Okay, now it's just a case of sit back and watch it grow. Okay, nice. We've finished the first phase of construction. So now we just have to wait for this to go to 300. There we go. We've got our workers and it's started constructing. Okay, sweet. All done. Cut the ribbon. Woohoo! Fireworks! Okay, so now we need to turn on the power and water and all that kind of stuff. Now, one last thing to do is to turn all of these to export. Okay, there we go, all gone. And you can see let's see, we've got just over 10 million. So that build has cost us around 20 million. Now we're running at a small deficit, minus 4,000 an hour. So the actual building of the Arcology, it's cost us somewhere between sort of 15, 17 million, something around there. Okay, now we can just demolish these. Now, one thing I will say is, don't sit around and wait for your Arcology to build like I did, because it is mind-numbingly boring to just sit and wait for it. So, I mean, I only did it just so that I could film the time lapse. Find something to do. Like in this site, you've got, let's see, I think we've got ore and coal in this site. Yeah. So, like, do something useful. You know, like build a little mining town or something. Keep yourself occupied. Because I swear to God, if you sit and watch it build, you will lose the will to live. It is just staggeringly, mind-numbingly boring. Okay, we are pretty much done here. All we have to do is switch our facilities back on, and then we can hop over back to the island. Okay, so we're back over on the island, and boom, there's the great works. And that should start popping it. There we go. It's all growing. Lovely. Hey, good. Let's go cut the ribbon. And there's the power. Excellent. We're all done. So the objective is to just let the population build up in the Arcology. As long as as long as you've got workers, they will start to migrate to fill up the Arcology. So that will just happen over time. And when it's up to full population, we can just start removing the bits of the population that we don't want, i.e. the poor people. So basically, if you wear shell suits, if you wear gold chains, you're going over here to the big house. Okay, it's time to crack on and start to develop this city a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a high density road, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be following the guidelines for this one round here. So I'm going to rip out some of the casino stuff and get this road put in. I just got a message about increasing the Arcology. Let's go and check that out. Great, that's starting to go up. Good news. Now, that was a little bit of a pain, quite tricky to get the road raised all the way around, as you saw. But that's done now. And yeah, quite happy about that. So I think we will start to get this zoned in. Okay, I think we can zone the inside of that as well now. Okay, now we can get rid of all of these buildings from the inside. I'm so interested. I can't wait to see how this looks once we get these buildings going. Now, I've zoned it all in residential at the moment, but I'm definitely going to change. Like up here is definitely going to be high wealth commercial, but I want to see the buildings and see what kind of height differences we can establish with the different models that crop up. So it's just a case of letting it grow and see what it looks like. Okay, so all I've done, you know, I put the parks in, you know, riched it up. Let me show you the land value map. So I've riched the whole place up, and I've put in, let me show you, it's the only change that I've made. I put in some commercial. Let's get rid of that, you'll see it better. I put in some commercial just there. Just that little bit of commercial. Seven builders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now I want to show you something. Have a little look at that. Oh, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. And we haven't even like futured it up, or we haven't got the, because these are futured. These are futurized, but the ones behind aren't. They're the old style. Now, they're going to be like up here, right? Oh, and this is going to have, you know, once we've got the add-ons for it. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. This is turning out just beautiful. Really, really liking this. Oh, yes. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. Time to get on and actually do a few things. Okay, what am I going to do first? Okay, first thing, I think I want to extend this this row of parks just down here. So I'll probably put another 2 in, I think. So we need another raised road like this one, just down here. Okay, yes, liking that. Right, that can stay. What do we do next? I know. This has completed its research a while ago, actually. Notice that we're full on all the workers. That's good. And bingo, there we go. And we can now add any of these buildings, which is also pretty good. Now let's just have a quick look at the old research options and decide what we'd like to go for. Well, I definitely want control net facilities, so I'm just going to get that going. The control net facilities are pretty useful because they futurize. We need them, you know, around the city anyway. So, you know, plopping in a couple of those is going to help to create some futurization. Now, the other thing that we can put in, which will help futurize a tiny bit, is, of course, Maglev. Hang on a second, why is waste disposal complaining? Oh, the garbage dump's almost full. Looks like we need... Yeah, it looks like we're going to need a third burner. We shouldn't really need that, but I'll take their word for it. Okay. Now, I do need to put recycling in at some point. And I'm not sure. I'm guessing that I'm probably going to have the garbage dump and recycling just down in this corner here. I think that's what's going to happen. Okay. I think I'm going to have maybe a little play around with the Maglev and kind of see what I want to do with that. It's the Maglev is kind of interesting. It is very cool, but I think you've got to be quite sort of careful how you use it to get a really good look. So, this is definitely going to be interesting. Okay, so we've got our first bit of Maglev in place. Not 100% sure about the Maglev. I'm gonna see how that grows. I might run the Maglev on this road rather than on this road, but we'll see. We'll see. How's it look if we get down here? I think when you've got the actually, when you come down here, that actually doesn't look too bad. That's growing on me. And especially when we futurize these buildings as well, it might look better. Oh, this is so exciting. Look, man, at night, this just looks incredible. Okay, all right. How are we doing with the... Oh, that's taking a while. Only 1% researched. Oh, mind you, I've got it on slow. That's why I've got it on slow. Let's speed that up. We need to put a bit more featurization in, I think. And because I just want to get the looks of this circle. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use maybe a couple of parks and see how we do with that. And I'm kind of tempted to put a couple of parks just on this corner. Okay, let's just come back here a little bit. Oh yes. Oh yes, I think so. What do you think, guys? With the old holograms? Yes, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Now, that will have added some patches of futurization. Let's have a look at our futurization map. Right, so that's extended that out here. Good. Now, I'm expecting, and you see the Maglev stations add a little bit as well. Now, what I'm expecting to do is put the control net facilities, probably 4 of them, scattered around the city. So that again is going to help with the futurization. And then there's going to be a few other buildings going in, which will help to futurize. And then we'll probably just finish off with probably some parks. But that's definitely coming together nicely.